Just finished uploading actually uploading a recording a video about uh the Israel and Gaza conflict. Because I like how it should be called, you know, not Hamas and a Semite conflict or whatever you want to call it nowadays, right? But I'm also thinking about how there's people pushing it to that conflict. They're pushing it from like decades, or even centuries. And also United States of America, how there's people just hurting each other, and then people like that. And we could talk about predatory lending. How the U.S. government doesn't really respond to that. About kidnapping children, somebody's children, even though theirs, and they don't respond to that. How there's money incentive into that, and that's just a small, minuscule scale. But I mean, if you look at the Bible, they're in for the end game. They're in for Armageddon. And this is a Christian, Catholic, Baptist, whatever denomination Christianity you're in it for that. I'm not into that. So I have logic and reason. I don't care about war, and I don't care about killing, slaughtering people, even if it's in New Jersey or New York. But a lot of people I met, they're into that. And a lot of people are into, mental scrutiny and deceptiveness and hurt people psychologically, putting handcuffs on them with things they didn't do. They're into that as well. They're into mental torture. The psychological torture. That's what they're about. Eventually it just makes you angry. And then there's some people, when you get angry, they think you're crying or some shit. Because there's a lot of LGBTQ people around here in the United States of America, and they're running free and they're going to get their own laws or some shit. You know? It's it's disturbing, but then I was thinking like, what is an incentive, United States of America, to people to have assault rifles, handguns, automatic semi-automatic, whatever, for like to every person in the United States of America have a handgun. What is the incentive for for money or whatever? Was it greed, or is it a deeper evil, and a sinister evil nonetheless? Because when I kill shit, blow shit up, and people get hurt, but what, this and that, and my guns is registered, I give it free. But like a senator and congresswoman believes so, including the Donald Trump administration, his people. They love guns. We love our guns. And Sandy Hook, it was created, to just take away your guns. Like there was a conspiracy going around. They're gonna take away your guns. It was, they're gonna take away your guns. Like people are just paranoid. They're gonna take away my guns, and I'm gonna have guns and shit. But I was really thinking about gang members or different gangs, and I mean, the smartest thing would be like, all right, that gang's on this side. Let's just move somewhere else and just not interact. You know. And I'm thinking about there's Israeli Palestinian conflict, and also it's like there's an incentive for Christians to get into that, to destroy each other. What makes you think the United States government, which is a Christian nation, it doesn't have an incentive for like gang members to violate each other and hurt each other? They're into that. They want that. But it's just people that fall into that. They fall into that fucking life and they kill and slaughter each other. It's you wouldn't think that, and I mean I see it with what's going on in the Middle East, especially when World Trade Center building came down. I mean, let's be honest. United States government will probably invent a drug and throw it in the neighborhood so people can destroy each other. They'll play the victim, how this and the other thing, like they did 9/11. So it's logic and reason that I'm trying to figure out, but also, I mean, I could go on and on. It's much more in depth than that. It's much more depth and sinister. I don't trust anyone that's religious. I already don't. I kind of someone that unless you like not that you say you believe in God, but you're a moral, decent person, but on another level, like United States of America, the damage they did is fucking ridiculous, man. It's beyond comprehension, and they continue to do that, and they still do that. So on their own people and anyone they can get in touch and inflict. But it's like they just say there's drug money, right? There's drug money. Also, what is an incentive for the United States of America to keep gangs going on and on? And also, hurting each other. There's got to be some. If they do that in the Middle East, they have to do it here. It, you know. And at the end of the day, you talk about, let's go resolve if, United States of America said, all right, nobody can have a handgun. Maybe you can have a handgun, but you know what? You have to have no charges, this and that, and you have to, once a month, you have to go for a screening. But, was it too much money, too much to care for? Or maybe, it's a recklessness, let it all go, because you know what? We're actually getting good money, and you know what? We're in the capital. I'm a mayor governor. I have this money. I'm a Hunter Gertz from, California, and look at this a crybaby with his mommy. Except, I want to cry, put a gun in my face.